Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. I hope you are all okay. I hope you're all good. Today, I know it's a bit late, but I'm going to be filming a 2023 favourites video of beauty products that I've really liked in 2023 and that will definitely be coming into 2024 with me. So yeah, obviously I do have all the products here because I love them, but yeah, so I'm just going to start off with the first one. Obviously it's in like no particular order, but yeah. So the first product that I'm going to talk about is just this kitsch kind of heatless hair curler, with obviously the two scrunchies, which I absolutely love, especially when I can't be bothered to do my hair, or like I've got a busy day and I don't think I'm going to have time to do my hair, or if I just don't want to use heat on my hair. This is obviously a good solution for that because it requires no heat and you literally have to just sleep in it. So I absolutely love this. I wouldn't say it's the easiest thing to sleep in, but yeah, I think you kind of get used to it after a while. But yeah, I do really like this. Definitely something I find really handy. Because to be fair, I used to use, and to be fair I still do use heat on my hair a lot, but this has obviously made that a little bit better, now that I use this rather than just straightening and curling my hair all the time. So yeah. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is these more kind of quick lashes. They're just kind of like individual lashes that you do at home, and I used these for the first time, I can't even remember, it might have been a few weeks ago now, but yeah, I found them, I think the first time I tried them I couldn't do them very well, but then like the second time because the first time I think I was rushing a bit too much because I was in a hurry. The second time I found them a lot easier, when I had like a lot more time to kind of think about it and take my time a little bit more. Yeah, I absolutely love these. They're obviously a lot cheaper than going to a salon and getting your lashes done, hence why I don't. But yeah, no, I really like these. I just got the all 10mm ones. But yeah, you can get them in different sizes, but I definitely like these. These last obviously a fair few days as well, which I think is really good, and obviously the packaging is very, very cute. So the next thing is just, I actually think I've run out, it's just this kind of hyaluronic acid serum. Now I tried this for the first time a few months ago because I actually ran out of my serum that I usually use, but I think this is a lot better for nighttime use. I love using this in the evening just before going to bed while I'm doing my skincare, but yeah, I absolutely love this. This is the Inky List hyaluronic acid serum, and it just looks like that. It definitely like hydrates your skin a lot, so I kind of put this on, leave it for a good few minutes to kind of soak into my skin, and then I go in with, so yeah, I'll use this, leave it to dry for a little bit and kind of sink into my face, and then I'll always go in with this every single evening. This is called the Nutricentals Pillow Glow Sleeping Mask. So I always put this on last and then kind of leave it on all night and sleep in it, and it just makes my skin like feel so much better and so much hydrated, because especially like the last few weeks I've been really struggling with dry skin, and yeah, this has really helped with this. I've got through a fair few kind of tubs of this throughout the last few months. It is a little bit on the pricier side, but yeah, it smells kind of like watermelon, but yeah, it smells good, and it's just really good for your face. It's kind of thick, but it doesn't feel too thick on your skin. It's just kind of like nice, hydrating and kind of soothing as well. So I definitely like this, especially these two together are an absolute winner for me. So yeah, that's those two. The next product I am going to talk about is, I feel like I might get all the skincare out of the way and then we'll move on to makeup. So I have 3 more kind of skincare products. The next one is this Weleda Skin Food moisturizer, which I absolutely love. I've been using this for, I don't know, I think a few months. I don't know, but yeah. Again, I absolutely love this. It is amazing. It doesn't smell the nicest or like the most pleasant. It does smell like tea tree a lot. But yeah, it's very good for dry skin, which again I do really suffer with, especially in the colder months. But this is definitely good for that. I think to get the kind of best effects of it, you have to leave it to sink into your skin a little bit rather than just put it on and leave it on for 10 minutes. I think you need to leave it on for at least half an hour before maybe putting like anything on top of it. But yeah, I think it's really good and hydrating, and it's just really good. It's also not that expensive either, which I think for what it is very good. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is this cleansing balm. It's the Grace's Faces times the Beauty Crop one, and I know I mentioned this in my what I got for Christmas video if you've watched that, but I absolutely love this. I feel like it's like magic. I used to always struggle to get every bit of my makeup off, and then this just kind of melts into your skin really nicely. It doesn't make your skin dry either, and yeah, it just literally like takes all your makeup off so quickly. It smells quite nice too. It does smell really nice. But yeah, it's just, it makes your face feel so clean, hydrated at the same time. And yeah, it just gets rid of literally everything. So I know I haven't used this like for long, but honestly I absolutely love it and would definitely recommend this. And this is definitely going in to 2024 with it. I hope they don't kind of discontinue this though, because it is a collab rather than a normal product, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. So the next thing, again, it is a little bit pricey. It is just this Road Glazing Milk. Now I tried this because I saw everyone kind of saying how amazing it was, and I thought, okay, I'm going to try it. Now it is a bit expensive. Also, you have to pay quite a lot for it to be shipped from America, which is an awful lot. But I mean, it doesn't actually take too long to come, considering it is coming from America, which I think that's really good. But it is amazing. It's kind of like this thin texture, and it just really hydrates your face, and it makes you kind of all glowy, but like a nice glowy, not like a weird oily or anything else kind of glowy. But it does have one downfall. The smell, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, I don't know, but honestly it just smells really bad. I know, yeah, that's the only thing I would definitely say be careful of, because I don't know, the smell is just horrendous. Yeah, it's definitely not for me. Yeah, the smell is not for me. I think it could definitely smell 1,000 times better. But I mean, it is good considering I use this every morning now. Since I've got it, I've had it like a few weeks now. And yeah, it is really good. But yeah, it's just the smell that lets it down by quite a bit. Because at first, when I first used it, I almost heaved. It smelled so bad. But yeah, it is good considering. But then again, I should hope it'd be good because it costs a lot. I did want to try some of the Rhode kind of lip tints as well when I ordered this, but they were actually all out of stock, every single one. So I guess we'll have to do maybe another order, but in a while, because I'm hoping it goes into like Space NK or Sephora or something, just because it is so expensive for the shipping. But yeah, the next thing, so next we are moving on to makeup products. Yeah, the next thing is this Refi. I have my finger over it. It's just this Refi brow tint. Now this is really good. It's got like the thinnest kind of hair-like applicator. It just kind of looks like that. So yeah, it's really thin and it's really good. So it doesn't kind of go all over your face and kind of cause a bit of a mess. It's genuinely just really good. Again, a little bit pricey, but it is good, and it does last you quite a while, because obviously you don't need a lot for your brows. But the only other thing I'd say is maybe, I don't know if it'd be a bit nicer if it kind of stuck your brows down at the same time, because you kind of have to wait for this to dry and then obviously put brow gel on, and it's just kind of a bit long. But other than that, again, it's really good. The colour is really good as well. But yeah, I got the medium brown one and I think that is really good. I am actually wearing it today so you can kind of see it on. But yeah, it is really good. Obviously this has got brow product in, like a brow pencil, but not a lot. So yeah. So the next thing is just a primer. Now if you've seen any of my other videos, you will know that I have never been a proper primer girl. Like, I've never found one that really suits my skin. I've always found that they made kind of my skin quite dry and then my makeup kind of patchy, or like I've always found like an issue with them. So I did kind of think, okay, I'm never gonna find like a primer that kind of works for me. Now I saw everyone kind of talking about the Beauty Crop primers. I think it was the red one, yeah, anyway, it was the red one, and then I went online and I think it said it was more for dry skin. So I was just kind of looking through the Beauty Crop primers and I came across this one, and it is the Melon Jelly one, and I haven't actually seen anyone else use this one and I absolutely love it. It says dewy, it says hydrating, it says it smells like watermelon, which it definitely does. And yeah, I absolutely love it. I think it does make my makeup stay a lot longer than it used to, because I used to get kind of patchy bits after a while around my nose, so I'd always have to like top up. Don't get me wrong, I do still have to top up just because I use a lot of kind of hydrating and glowy products rather than matte products, but this is really good to kind of hydrate your face before you kind of put foundation on. Yeah, really good, especially if you have dry skin. Again, I like all hydrating products. No chance of dry skin, especially when you're powdering your face. It's just a lot better personally, in my opinion. But yeah. So the next thing is, I mean, I guess you could kind of class it as like a hair care product. I'm not sure. I think this is the Got To Be kind of glued for brows and edges gel. So it's kind of like a brow gel, but it's also, you can use it for like flyaway hairs and things like that. I just tend to mostly use it on my brows. And yeah, it just looks like this. But honestly, when I say it makes your brows stay in place for ages, it really does. Like, my brows do not budge. Honestly, when I mean I'm taking my makeup off before I got the cleansing balm, they wouldn't budge. It took like a full-on kind of force to get them to move and kind of unstick and to get the gel out of them. Until I got this kind of like melts it off quite nicely. You know, you're not proper scrubbing at your face to get them off and to get them moved. So yeah, I definitely recommend this if you want your brows to stay down, and you know, they keep my product in quite nicely. But yeah, you know, I definitely think, and I think this will be quite good for like if you've got your hair in like a slick back bun or anything. I think this will definitely be good for like baby hairs and stuff. So yeah. Also, again, that is not expensive, which I do quite like. I prefer cheaper products that are good rather than having to spend a fortune. Obviously, I am aware that some of these are a little bit more expensive than others, but yeah, I just found that these personally work for me really well. So the next product that I'm going to talk about is I'm just quickly going to talk about this. It's my powder puff, because although I have dry skin, I just feel like this is really handy, because I obviously use all hydrating products, like most of the time use cream, kind of contour, bronzer, blush, highlighter, everything. So I usually go in with a little powder brush with powder first, and then I get this one and put loose powder on, and I do it kind of under the eye and things like that, and just like any excess I'll dab onto my face. I just think this makes it kind of pushed into the skin a lot more, and makes it kind of, doesn't make your face look powdery either, which I think is like a really good thing. The only thing I'd say about this one is mine is pretty huge. It's not as small as I thought it'd be when I ordered them. I saw people with like smaller ones, but no, you actually have to get the small ones to get the smaller ones. Mine's pretty big, almost like a whole cheek. So yeah, other than that, really good. And they're really soft on your face, which I like, you know, I really like. But yeah, the next thing is, again, if you've seen any of my last videos, you might know that I absolutely love this. I came across this, yeah, so I came across this product, sorry, my camera just cut off. I came across this product at the start of the year. Again, a little bit more pricey, but I definitely think that it is worth the money, and it is just the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Filter Finish Foundation Powder thing, whatever. And I obviously got the shade 1, which is the lightest. Now, this definitely sets your makeup in place. It's good. It's like a thin kind of packaging. It's not huge. It's easy to carry in your bag. Just for kind of touch-ups, which I actually have 2, because I actually lost one. I have 2, one for my bag and one just in my makeup bag. The only thing is, the inside turns a bit weird. And the packaging kind of gets a bit ruined when you've used it a lot. And I mean, that's okay. This is really, really good for just kind of like, again, you don't need a lot, it's just a little bit, and it's just so good for keeping your makeup in place. Obviously you're gonna have to touch up your makeup no matter what if you keep it on for a long amount of time. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, so if you keep it on for a long amount of time, no matter what, you're going to have to touch up your makeup. But this, even if you touch it up like 2, 3, 4 times, whatever, it does not make your makeup go patchy, which I think is such an important thing. It doesn't kind of separate your makeup, it doesn't make you look powdery, it just kind of goes into the skin really nicely. So yeah, I just think that this is definitely a winner. It's just really, really good. So the next product, I'm going to talk about another powder. It's just this Huda Beauty one. Now I use this, I think, for the first time last month. Now I absolutely love it. It is a loose powder, but I only use like a little bit. I kind of use it under my eyes to set concealer and maybe here a little bit. But yeah, I absolutely love it. It doesn't make my face go powdery, and then I just use any little excess bits to go over the rest of my face with. And yeah, it's just made my makeup last a whole lot longer. So I think, like, where's that other one gone? These two together are perfect, because I've tried this one together and it's not quite, I think it's a bit too pale, because it is literally white. But these two together, I think these are literally perfect, and they do make your makeup stay so much longer, and it just makes it look really nice. But I think if you use this all over your face, you tend to look a bit powdery and a bit, yeah, so both of them together are great. Also, I wouldn't use too much of this personally, but obviously just personal preference. But yeah, a little goes a long way with this. So yeah, so the next thing is just this e.l.f. kind of contour wand. It is just in the shade Light. I think this is really, really good. It's not very expensive. It's a good cream product. You don't need a lot, and it blends really, really nicely. I probably don't use this as much as I should. But yeah, I really love it. The only thing is that the packaging is just so messy. Like, you can literally see how messy that is. But yeah, I genuinely think this is amazing. It blends so nicely. It doesn't, you know, kind of separate from your foundation or your base products. But yeah, I just think it looks really nice. It, you know, you can put a little bit more on, you can build it very well. It goes nice with powder, you know, it doesn't, you know, I don't really know how to describe it. It's just really, really good. So this will definitely be going into 2024 with me. So I have 3 more products. The first one I'm going to talk about is this Fine Art Beauty skin tint, which I absolutely love. I actually came across this, I think it was earlier this year, I want to say. I think it might have been earlier this year, and I used the shade 1. Obviously very pale. But yeah, I absolutely love it. It's very kind of hydrating for your skin. Products go on it very nicely. It blends really well, you know, a little, goes an okay way. It's not the most expensive, but you do also need to put quite a bit on your face. It is buildable. And yeah, again, it's just quite hydrating, which I think is another thing that I absolutely love about it. The packaging is plastic, which is nice, because if you drop it, it's not gonna break. Yeah, I've got through about 4, maybe 5 of these, but yeah, I absolutely love this. And yeah, this one's almost empty. But yeah, very good if you have dry skin and if you prefer kind of a lighter base rather than a foundation, because I haven't found a foundation that doesn't make my skin dry, or if or one that, you know, makes me go patchy or separates or anything like that. This is the best I've got so far, but yeah, I absolutely love it either way. Oh, and the only other thing is about this, it has a certain smell. I'm not quite sure what the smell is, but whenever I put this on, my boyfriend says, oh, I can smell your makeup. I think it's usually when he kisses me, so like obviously makeup does smell a little bit, but you know, it does just smell a bit like makeup. It's not the strongest smell. I think it's just more when someone gets that close to you. So yeah, it is still really, really good. The next thing is, I know it's been out for a long time, is just this NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I absolutely love this. I saw everyone talking about it for so long, but I did think it is a lot of money for something that is not so good. It's just not very good. So I saw everyone talking about this for like a long time, for like the last few years, and I did think that's a lot of money for like a little bit of concealer, and also it's not obviously the biggest, you know. I got mine in the shade Chantilly, and I absolutely love this. I think it blends so well, it goes on really nicely, it is creamy, it is so hydrating, it looks really nice on, it goes under the eye so well, you know, it does the job. I wouldn't say it is the most full coverage concealer, like you can probably see. Still got kind of like little bits of bags under my eyes, also because I haven't been sleeping so well lately, but yeah, this is definitely a winner. It is just a little bit pricey for what it is, but I haven't found anything that is as good yet, but yeah, I definitely think this is really, really good and worth the money. Although, because I've started, instead of putting concealer all over kind of the under my eye, I've been putting like a little bit here, a little bit there, and then a little bit here, rather than all under, and I just think that looks really, really nice. You know, it goes a long way, it still manages to fill the whole space, and it just blends really nice, and it still manages to give you the same look, just with a little bit less, and obviously means this lasts longer and you're not spending as much money, kind of thing. The next thing and the last thing, no, sorry, I have 2 more things. The next thing I'm going to talk about is this Made by Mitchell curve case, and if you watched my review on this, you will know that I absolutely love it. I use it almost every time I do my makeup now. I think you definitely have a full range of what you want. Obviously blushes and highlighters, you have so many different shades. I think that's just so good because, you know, it kind of depends if you want to go full glam or like a little less neutral, like, what's it called? I'm gonna say neutral, but I'm sure you know what I mean. Yeah, a little less out there. Then you obviously have lighter shades, you have darker shades, you know, you have many different shades of the blush, you literally have like a red, an orange, pink and a purple, and obviously like different shades of the bronzer, like an orangey shade, darker shade, very light, and brown. But yeah, honestly love this because, you know, it's literally one palette for many different things that I'm sure you would take. I think the names are quite cool as well. And I just think it, again, it's very hydrating. You don't need an awful lot, and just it's really easy to put on, and it's very quick. You know, there's no messing about of different products. It's like you pick up a brush, you put it in. You know, if you want to mix two together, it's very easy. It's very good for if you're in a rush as well. So, and if anyone's like me, I'm always late, so I honestly find this so handy. It's definitely something that I kind of always reach for and always use. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this, and this is definitely coming to 2024 with me. And now, the last thing is this Maybelline mascara. It's the Falsies Lash Lift Ultra Black Mascara. Now, I didn't think anything was going to ever, or not ever, but for a while, take me away from the Sky High one, because I've used that for the last 4 years. I want to say 4 years. I've always used that mascara until I went to Superdrug one day and they didn't have it, and so I was like, oh no, like I need mascara, like I need it. I didn't have any, and I thought this was the next best thing I could find. And now for the last few months I have been going for this. This has been the mascara that I have definitely gone for, and I just think it makes my lashes look a lot longer. They're not very long, but yeah, they just, I think they make my lashes look a lot better, a lot longer. And yeah, I just feel like the brush, or the applicator, sorry, isn't the best. I feel like it can get a bit clumpy. Sometimes that is the only thing I'd say about this, but I otherwise absolutely love it. It is, yeah, it just makes my lashes look a whole lot better, and I would not ever, not saying ever go back, but I definitely purchased this again, and you know what, it's definitely coming in 2024 with me, and I'm sure I'm going to buy a whole lot more. So guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did, don't forget to give it a like and a thumbs up, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.